our channel. We will be talking about Christian apologetics and a little bit of politics too, as we see fit. So, to start, let me just say something really quick because it's itching me and I think it's a good thing to start on. Atheism. Atheism is the belief that God does not exist. Atheist, right? A in front of theism does that. Okay, well, therefore, to believe this, you have to believe that there's more of a reason to believe that God doesn't exist than to believe that he does. Okay?
Now, see, the thing is, you're 99% atheist. You believe in one. Now, think about the way you feel about Krishna, or Thor, or Zeus. That's how we feel about your particular God.
Well, given the state of things and that there is something rather than nothing in the universe, whatever...
Oh, yeah, because, poof, Magic Daddy made everything reappear. That makes more sense.
evidence could you possibly have that God doesn't exist?
Oh, now, okay, you have to prove that I'm wrong. So basically, there's a pink unicorn standing behind me. But every time I turn around to look at it, it ain't there. But you have to prove to me that he ain't there.
Can't. It's impossible. You can't give evidence.
And you can't give evidence for his existence. You have to prove he exists before we can prove he doesn't.
For the non-existence of something. You'd have to be everywhere in the universe at once, and then that whole thing, and you can't. Actually, more than that, because God is defined as outside of time, space, and matter.
What lies outside of time, space, and matter is imagination. That's where he lives.
He's the classical theistic God is. So you can't provide evidence. You can't. That God doesn't exist. So, and there's only two options. You could either be a theist or an atheist. You believe he does exist or he doesn't. So that, either one, two options means there's only 50% chance either one is true, disregarding any evidence. Only 50%.
You don't have any evidence. There's more evidence that there is not a God. And every time evidence is presented to you people, like evolution, because evolution destroys Adam and Eve. That's the reason y'all hate it. Is because once you take away Adam and Eve, you take away the reason Jesus had to die. You take away the whole you just knock the foundation of your whole religion down. That's the reason y'all don't believe it.
A chance. So to be an atheist, you have zero evidence and you're relying on 50% chance. So just think about that for a second. You are totally making your foundation on what you're sure of 50%. Just think about that.
And yours is zero. Yeah, there might be a God, but which one? I would say I'm about 99.99% sure there is no God. But I leave that one. Because if evidence is presented to me that shows, hey, there is something, then I'm going to be like, wow, I got to check into this. But until that happens, there isn't anything.
Y'all lived like that, life would be ridiculously terrible. It would be. So, yeah, that's pretty low percent chance. But...
yeah, because religion's such a great option. Kill people for working on Sunday. Kill women for having sex, kill gay people. The world would be such a better place if you could get your laws enforced.
All there has to be is the slightest bit of evidence that God does exist, which, since there is a bunch of stuff here, it does make sense how God...
oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. Okay, everything that you just looked at in your room was made by a scientist. Everything. Uh, the press wood is held together with glue. The paint on your walls. Everything that I can see, even that fake plant back there, everything has been touched by a scientist. But yet we can't find no evidence of a God.
Have made that, especially in light of the, couple arguments for creationism, like the cosmological, teleological, and moral arguments. Since things like that exist, even if you thought they were bad arguments, it's still better than one. It's better than nothing. It's better than taking away existence or the reasons for God's existence. It's giving reasons for God's existence. Even if it's bad, it's better than nothing. So, at best, just looking at the evidence, even if it's bad, and looking at the
There is no evidence. There is zero for your belief. There is zero for Muslims' beliefs. There is zero for Jehovah's Witnesses, Scientology, every religion, and the millions of religions that came before y'all. Zero evidence. Zero. That's what y'all have in common. Zero. And yes, science cannot explain how the universe was created. You're right. But the thing is, 100 years ago, science couldn't explain a lot of stuff that it can now. Give it another 100 years and we'll know. And your faith will still be zero.
Probability, the theist has a higher probability of being right than the atheist. Thanks.
Yeah, okay, let's say you're right. There is a God. Which one? Which one? Is it one that's not worshipped now? That, was hundreds, 1,000 years ago? Humans worship rocks long ago. There's Thor. People don't realize that Thor from the Avengers is a god, and people used to worship him. I actually met someone that worships Thor, like thinks that Thor is his god, just like they think Jesus is their god. Which one's right? You have zero evidence to prove that a God exists. If you did come up with some proof that one existed, which one? You can't tell us because there's zero.